Are you listening?
We're with Healthy Masculinity, and our question for men today, or people in general, is how do you view masculinity? What's your definition of masculinity?
I don't know. Masculinity. Being a male, that's a pretty broad thing, I think.
It seems pretty broad, but that's kind of one of our points, man. We've asked two people already so far, and
Like, yeah, well, it depends. Like, you go to different regions, and somebody will say, like I was raised up in East Texas. Of course, I moved down here because I'm a small guy, so I always got messed with by my friends or whatever. Oh, you're not a man, blah, blah. I'm state champion stand-up paddleboarder.
Nice.
State, by the way. So, I mean, I'm a small guy, but I have some physical prowess. But I don't think that's what it takes. That's not the only thing it takes to be a man. I think being a man is owning up, standing on your own 2 feet, owning up to your mistakes, being able to admit when you're wrong is a big part of it.
that's definitely part of it, man. That's all part of it.
Yeah.
Being able to communicate and being able to be genuine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Because I've met people who were, not outdoors or not into being tough or anything, but they owed up to their mistakes.
That's all masculine behavior. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. We really appreciate your time.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. No problem.
Yeah, listen, bro. So, how would you define masculinity?
Masculinity, that's a big word, man. I don't know, man. Damn. It's a big word. Can you spell it?
Masculinity.
Masculinity. So I'm gonna go off the synonyms. So it's like masculine means basically like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
You're exuding it right now, bro. You're exuding it right now, man. Appreciate it, man. That's what we need to do. We're with Healthy Masculinity, and our question for the people today is, how would they define masculinity?
However you want to feel, I guess. I guess it's just the person themselves.
Do you see a separation between like toxic masculinity and a healthy masculinity?
I just think you got the right mindset, you can do whatever you got to do. Feel the way you want to feel, basically.
Yeah, you've experienced it.
Yeah, I'm 55 years old. I feel like 30.
And that is, that is for good health, man. That's the product of healthy masculinity.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Well, thanks.
Your definition of masculinity itself.
I feel like just owning your word, just living up to your word. You say something, you do it. Not saying something, going and doing something else. That's a man. I feel like you gotta stand up to your word.
Yeah, I agree. So, so on the opposite of that, what would be a toxic masculine trait?
Not too sure. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people who like to lie. People like to lie, or some men they'll think they're better than women. Like everybody's equal.
Right. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Awesome. Go.
So, how would you define masculinity?
I'll just say, as a man, just be strong in your beliefs and stick by them.
Strengthen your beliefs. Awesome.
Yeah.
And have you experienced, or could you define toxic masculinity?
No, not really. To be honest, I don't even know what that is.
Well, toxic masculinity we're discovering today is bullying. Different forms of abuse that come from men who aren't aware of their own nature and why they feel the way they do.
You got a lot of guys out there that don't have, this belittle other guys just because they think they can get by with it.
Yes, sir.
And nobody can get by with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we've all experienced it. Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah. Anytime.
So, my first question to ask y'all is, how do you define masculinity? What makes you a man?
You gotta fight. You gotta fight.
You gotta fight for what's right, or just in general?
Just in whatever you believe in, bro.
Whatever you believe in,
It
whatever
could
you
be right or
believe in.
wrong. Everybody got their own opinion.
Right. So it'd be like standing, confirming your convictions 10 toes deep, right?
Yeah.
At
10
all
toes.
times.
10
right?
toes down.
Always.
Okay, so what would be something that would be like a toxic masculine thing, like something that men do that is negatively impacts the people around them? That sometimes we're not even aware that we do it.
Control it.
Damn, there you go. That's a good one. Being controlling.
Control every situation.
Right. But there's a positive way, right, to be a man and be healthy and control a situation without it turning into a negative, right?
Yeah.
So we can say that it's not necessarily bad to have some type of control,
Right.
but to want to control somebody's every actions would be a toxic thing.
Yeah, that's
right?
toxic.
Yeah. I agree.
Buddha says, respect the prophets and God, but don't depend on them.
Yeah.
Okay, also, I mean, if I stand up for myself, okay, so I ain't gonna stand up for nobody else. That's a lot of the approach. Stand up for yourself. Okay, what's the other one? Stand your ground. Okay, man. Okay, I can't. This is just so crazy. That's toxic. You're telling me to stand my ground, so in other words, you're telling me not to try to bring this person in. Okay? See where this guy is coming from. I mean, yeah, he might be wrong, but I might be able to pull him in if I say certain words. Or if I don't feed him.
Psst, are you listening?